Welcome back, everyone, to some more Danganronpa 2. Sorry to keep you waiting. Got Christmas out of the way now. I hope you all had a great Christmas, by the way, if you celebrate it or not. Hope you had a fantastic holiday season, and continue to do so throughout the rest of December, unless you're watching this in July. In which case, happy summer! Get me an ice cream, or something. Anyway, my desk currently looks like there's been some sort of large-scale war between, I don't know, freaking heroes and celebrations, and I'm not quite sure who won, but I can tell you who's lost. My waistline. Holy crap, I need to get back on the gym grind. Anyway, let's find out what is in this envelope, because it's been a few days, and I'm sure people are desperate to find out, just like I am. It's, weirdly enough, it's gonna be like opening a belated Christmas present, isn't it? Except it's not your nan that's just forgotten to give you it, it's a sentient death bear. So, anyway, let's find out, let's go. I turned over the envelope, and what came falling out was a few photos. Photos that maybe Mahiru took. This photo. Okay, so it's pre-memory wipe, everyone. So, again, similar to the first game where we had photos of the before times. At least that's what it looks like right now. This is a photo of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko in what appears to be some sort of entrance hall. It's just like that game. Yeah, so I've had some time to think about the game and girl A, B, C, whatever. So just to clarify in my head, again, I'm probably wrong actually. It was girl. Well, there was obviously a girl murdered, right? It's got to be the sister of someone, and of boy F, right? And the initial murder, a girl was dead. Then girl D and E had a bit of a and it was girl D that was murdered, or was it girl? Oh god, I don't know. Anyway, let's just see if the game will remind me. There was a similar scenario during the first day in Twilight's True Edition, yes. Girl B was in a bad mood because Girl A was late, and Girl D tried to cheer her up by taking her picture. Yeah, so Girl D's got to be Mahiru. Girl A, we think is Mikan, right? So, Girl B and C must be Ibuki and Hiyoko. But who's Girl E? Because Girl E was the one who committed the murder? You think? In this, the photo she took? Is this the photo she took? Can't read. Entrance hall photo has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Look at this photo too. God, we're such big Nickel. I'm so glad people enjoyed the Nickelback edit in the last video. A broken vase. Is that the same photo Girl D showed Girl E on the third day? Could be. As I recall, a broken vase was in the classroom next to the music room. Yeah. Right. So it basically is just a recreation of previous events.
But still.
But this photo is more shocking. As Chiaki showed the photo to me, I was stunned into silence. Oh. Well, that's the first girl who's murdered then. Is that Fuyuhiko's sister? This is an actual photo of a dead body. Yeah, that'd be pretty messed up, wouldn't it? Since there's a piano behind the body, it looks like it's in the music room. If that's the case, could this be the photo of the first victim? I do believe so. You mean it's the victim of the murder that occurred on the first day?
Oh.
Yeah, the one they blamed on a pervert. Right. High school girls crime scene photo. One more. This is the last photo. Right. It's probably the photo of girl. Right, so yes. Girl E got killed. Yes. Right. Gotcha. Gotcha. I thought it would be Girl D, but then I thought, well, that doesn't make sense, because if Mihiro was Girl D, obviously she was still alive in the events of now, until very recently. So maybe the killer who killed Girl E realized that, oh wait, they didn't... Well, no, because Girl E definitely did do the murder, right? Girl E confessed to killing the first victim. So why kill Mihiro? Because she took the photos? Because she knew? And she didn't tell anyone, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that's uncanny, that, innit? It nearly matches her body in the game.
See?
So who the heck was Girl E, then? This is a photo of Girl E, like, I don't recognize her. We can't see her face either, which is definitely intentional. With that, we've finished looking at all the photos. Yeah, so 2 girls died prior to the events of the game. We think. I mean, at least one person definitely died, the first victim. But I'm not so sure about the second one. We're not. Based on all these photos. Yep, seems pretty clear. This is the ending prize. This is the ending prize for beating Twilight. Manly voice. And what's depicted in these photos proves that Twilight Syndrome murder case is based on an actual murder. Well, it sounds like it's based on 2 murders, right? Does that mean the stuff about our memories being stolen?
Huh?
What's this? Oh, an extra photo? Is there something else?
See?
There's a note inside the envelope. Oh, we should probably read that. Try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get a game over, press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, this is a freaking cheat code. You should remember what you did. What you all did to my sister. We'll talk then. Oh. Right. So maybe he feels all of those girls are responsible for maybe hiding the murder or not reporting it? Or are they somehow responsible? I don't know. After you get a... Yeah, I've just read that. We'll talk then. Ooh, this is getting interesting. Again, they're really playing it out to be for Yahiko, right? But I bet it's not him. I bet it's not him. Although, admittedly, if it was him, if someone murdered my sister, I think I'd probably do the same. Like...
Wait. Time out.
Time out. Time out, guys. Time out. That was a really... Why don't I just do it that way? That'd be much... Anyway. Maybe the first person to beat the game and receive the ending prize wasn't Mihiro. No. Maybe it was the killer. Someone else sent this to Mihiro. And that person is the one who actually received the ending prize. I mean, it can't have been Nagito. I mean, no. It's something he would do, though. Mihiro wasn't just lured there by Nagito. She also received this envelope.
Yep.
And that's why she played that game, right? Then the person who played this game first. This envelope looks very familiar. And the word sister written on this note. Based on these clues, I can't think of anyone other than him. I like how the game's not specifically saying Fuyiko. But we know it's getting at him, isn't it? Yep, I'm glad we came here to investigate because we did that. Because we did that, we discovered a very important clue. Yeah, Chiaki. Yes. Can I just say I love that we're proper teaming up with Chiaki. I love Chiaki. In fact, I might post a picture of it in the video. Very good friend of mine. Shout out to... I don't want to, like, out them. But they actually bought me a Chiaki, LED lamp thing. Amazing. Amazing. It's on my computer right now over there. Yeah, I agree. But there's still one thing left. We have to find out who actually killed Mihiro. But there's not much time left. I need to hurry. I want to know who the fuck Girl E is. Because it can't be anyone that's here. if they are indeed dead in that photo. Could have been staged. Could have been staged. Because if you think about it, well, that photo didn't have to be. It didn't have to have been taken by Mihiru. It's likely that she took that photo, but oh man, this is getting complicated. Photo. Well, we've already looked at these, didn't we? Felt them at the supermarket. There's a lot of photos of smiling people. Right. Anyway, let's go track down Fuyuhiko, wherever he may be. Oh, itchy eye. Oh God. Hi, Nagiso. Hajime and Chiaki, what a coincidence. Something happens twice, third time's the charm, so they say. What coincidence? Are you a stalker or something? Of course he is.
Now.
Don't say that. I was just thinking about filling you in on the results of my investigation. Oh, please do. You better be telling the truth though, okay? You better not be trying to manipulate things from behind the scenes. Again. Results, did you find something?
Bow to me.
No. I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes. Huh? Just kidding, I was joking. Ha! It's very fun. You're very, very funny, Nagito. You've missed your calling in life. You should have been a... I don't know, man. Nagito... I am endlessly fascinated by this guy. He's so off-putting. And I do want to spend time with him. You know, when we've had all this free time, as you've seen, I've been very tempted to spend more time with him, just because out of everyone, he is the enigma of this class, and it's just his jokes aren't very funny. A little bit like someone making a certain video right now.
Actually,
it's about the footprints. The killer left the footprints in front of the beach house, right? Yeah, we need to find out whose footprints those are. I have a feeling that they're going to be Hyoko's. And the way that we're going to know if they're Hyoko's is if they're tiny little feetsies. Could be wrong, though. Did you find out whose footprints are these? If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me. With you? Of course, you'll come with me, right? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. But if I can get a clue, I mean... Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we have much of a choice. Oh, then again, no, we do have a choice. We could go investigate that with Chiaki. We can both figure out the footprints without him. What are you gonna do, Chiaki? Please stay with me. Please, I don't like Nagito. Well, I do. It's weird. I don't want to be around Nagito. I don't trust him. But I'm endlessly, again, fascinated by him. I'm going to try to talk to Fuyuhiko and see if he can tell me anything. Please, God, don't... I mean, I don't believe he is the killer. I don't believe he's the killer. He may know about... He may have played the game. Maybe. But I just worry. I don't know if going to see him, if he has killed, he can kill again. Although, is there any need for him to kill again? Although I guess maybe to help cover his tracks. But then again, if she does die, then we know it was him. No, you know what? I think, Chiaki, you're probably going to be okay. I really hope. I really hope you're going to be okay.
So...
I'll leave this to you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. If someone like me tried to talk to him, it'd be impossible. But it might be different with a girl. Okay. Just be careful he doesn't get rough with you. Okay, don't say that. I don't even want to imagine that scenario. I will protect Chiaki with my life, goddammit.
Yep.
I guess this is where we part. I'll see you later, Hajime. You better bloody do. You better bloody do.
What?
Did you actually want her to stay? Of course I fucking did. Actually, what do you mean?
Bye now.
Let's go. I'll go on ahead to the beach house and wait there. That was weird. Wasn't that weird? What the frick? Can I go in Nagito's cottage? I want to investigate Nagito's cottage. I think he's probably hiding all sorts of salacious. Where is his cat? Okay, so yeah, all the girls seem to be like real. All the cabins are close together. Which actually makes sense. Is it all the girls on one side, all the All the guys on... Oh, it is. It is. It's all the girls on one side, all the guys on the other. Huh. There we go, then. Right, well, there's mine. There's Kazuichi. He's got to... Well, no. He's got to have been the pervert, right? The original pervert. There's Byakuya. Nagi... Where is Nagito's? Oh, here we go. Opposite Neko. Who we haven't seen. Basically, this whole chapter, right? Like, apart from when he was sparring with Akane, which is still weird that she turned up covered in blood. Nothing to do with the case. Well, it might bloody do. Alright. Let's go to the beach house. Let's go to... That's the wrong way. About turn. But yeah, I hope you all had a great Christmas. If you're watching this in any sort of... Or I hope you had a great Christmas 2025. When it, you know, whenever you watch the video. Let's see the way in it. Actually, I have no idea. Right, no. What am I doing? It's on the second island, you numpty. We could just go straight there, probably. God, you tell I'm a little bit rusty. This is the problem, right? Playing a game like this, if you just play it all the way through for hours at a time, you probably do remember a lot more of the details, like, you know, all this girl A, B, C business. But for someone like me, who I just can't record for hours on end with something like this, it's just there's just a lot of reading. I get knackered. So I'm probably a little. I know I'm sounding like I'm making excuses for my terrible memory and terrible deductive skills, but it isn't. Oh god, it isn't. It isn't the best way to play these games, I don't think. But hopefully it still makes good videos. Right, that's Ancient Ruin. Yeah, I need to go to the diner. I mean, at this point I probably could search for a few more of the dolls, but I feel like I've actually found... I found a good chunk of dolls in this chapter so far. Oh, hey Gundam! What are you doing here? Do you know any... I mean, you do know about the body, right?
So you have appeared.
I was right. Huh?
What happened, sinner?
I already assumed you would come here.
Fine.
There's nothing you can hide from me, the Supreme Overlord who wields the four Dark Devas of Destruction. Thus, I know everything. For instance, I happen to know you fiends
I can see it!
were preoccupied with your infantile beach play. Oh, Kazuichi hoped he was going to be involved in some beach play.
Nature, the collective will of the world.
It matters not, for what I love is silence and solitude. I am also quite a big fan of that. That's right. That's it. That's precisely it. I see, so he wanted to be invited too? Oh, yeah, sorry Gundam. Unfortunately, Kazuichi doesn't fancy the pants off of you, so... And also, you're not a girl, so you won't get invited by them anyway. Have you got... Are any of the hamsters female? Because they could have gone. And that could have been your excuse, because you'd be like, well, I got to chaperone them, because I'm the parental guardian. Why am I talking about hamsters that way? Anyway, let's go to the to Chandler Beach. Let's inspect those footprints, which, I mean, we've done all, like, that window up there. We've done all of the investigating of that with Akane. I still think it's a little bit weird that they assumed that the killer didn't want to be seen coming out the front door. Unless... Because... Like, you could still... Like, that window is right near the main road to the beach house anyway, so they could still be seen coming out of that window, which would be infinitely more suspicious than just going out the other side of the beach house, right? Maybe because they didn't want to leave footprints, but you can do the whole freaking Danny in the Shining Maze thing. You can just wipe him a bit, and you know what I mean? Like that just seems like a weird thing to focus on when we hadn't even examined the actual footprints first. You know what I mean? It's so jazzy. Hi, Nagito. Right, where are these footprints? I actually don't see them. Please don't tell me they've just been blown away by the wind.
Now then.
Because we didn't even, like, well, we don't have the We don't have the kit to, like, make imprints of them, do we? Let's try going inside. Oh, yeah, Mihiru's still dead. And Sonya's here. Still. Nagito.
Whoa!
Whoa, why the hell are you... Am I interrupting something?
Hello there.
I mean, I know they're surprised to see Nagito, because they didn't know that he was untied, but... hello there, Kazuichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate. My god. Really, Nagito?
What the heck?
This bad... Yeah, right? This motherfucker. He's been tied, like, hog-tied for the past, what, 2 days? I don't know exactly how long he was tied up for, but... I think I'd be in a little bit less of a great mood with the person who did it to me, put it that way. You two have arrived at a good time.
Big news!
Big news, I have discovered something very terrible. Okay. You sound happy about that, though. A terrible discovery? Not only that, I believe it's nothing like Sonya, but there's something I noticed too. Please, I need all the info. Give me all the facts. You too, Mikan? This is great. It looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point. Well, we need to be quick, because we know Monokuma is going to get bored pretty soon. And if we don't get all the evidence... Right, who should we talk to first? Also, hi Peko, I forgot you're back there. Are you okay? I really hope it's not Peko. I really hope it's not Peko. But again, her alibi's a little bit weird, so is Akane's. We'll chat with Sonya first.
Big news!
I have big news. Yeah, you said. Huge news. What's the big news?
See?
Remember that Sun Witch Esper Ito mask that was next to Mihiru's body? Oh, the mask the killer used to hide their face, which they just discarded after the fact. Well, I guess it would look weird if they were running around with a mask on. That's a good point.
Listen!
No, that is not correct. The mask was not just used to hide their face. Hide their ass? What? Then what was it for?
Well?
Sparkling Justice. Sparkling Justice! Huh? Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally of justice whose name makes mankind shudder. They wear a hero mask at all times. Supposedly, they are a serial killer who only murders other criminals. So basically a Dexter situation going on. A Dexter who really liked watching, oh god, Sailor Moon or something. So she knows all about serial killers, we've established this. But, I don't know, is she one of them?
That is an order!
Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised. Ah! Whoa! What a revelation!
Hey.
This, Sparkling Justice character, that's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's true that the mask we found is a hero mask, but...
Wow!
It is a heroine mask, to be precise. Okay. Sun Witch Esper Ito is a pretty witch girl. See, a heroine.
Anyway.
Anyway. You know who Peko kind of reminds me of? And I think it might just be her voice. A little bit of Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. A little bit. So you're saying it's possible that this serial killer is the one who killed Mihiru? Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us? I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video game. This is stupid. Serial killer, my ass. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they sure chose something that stands out. Maybe they chose it purely because they thought, well, they might just assume it's a serial killer. That might be true, but...
However...
Although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Wouldn't it be really funny? And I don't think it's him, I don't have any reason to believe it's him, but wouldn't it be... just the image in my mind of Neko running around with that mask on. Imagine if it's him. Sonya, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called Sparkling Justice?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
Okay, well, let's just say it is the serial killer, right? Who only kills other criminals. I'm not aware that Mihiru did anything. Just took pictures, right? The hell?
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky!
That's a lot of that's a lot of justice, man. It's not quite as good as Robo Justice. I freaking loved Robo Justice. But, Robo Justice? But, nice. Okay.
That would be me. Sparkling Justice!
Is it you? Is it actually you? What the heck was that?
Well?
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. It's quite a long catchphrase.
What?
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase.
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There's only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice, so they knew who they were? How did they know who they were? They've not been caught yet. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
However...
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. Oh dear. Oh. That goes to show, just maybe don't go alone and interview a serial killer by yourself. Maybe don't do that. No good can come from getting involved with a serial killer. Yeah. You're right. It's a very obvious thing to say. Which again makes me worry about Chiaki. Serial killer might not want to hear that from you. This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the mask, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. Hey, isn't that kind of a stretch? To say that there's a serial killer hiding in our group? I mean... Getting big deja vu here. But are they going to play with our expectations? Is it actually going to be the serial killer, or are they just using that as almost like a distraction?
Listen!
No, it does not mean they are in our group. It is possible the serial killer was lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mihiru. I mean, possible?
Wow.
Oh, no? Is it not? Nagito, please explain. That's probably not possible. But that is the only thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. Well, obviously someone is capable of it. It doesn't mean they're a serial killer. It just means they've just started out on the serial killing journey. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. Sonia. I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer hiding on this island. Again, just like the first case, I genuinely have no idea who it is. Like, I have no clue. Well, I don't... for some reason, Sonia and Kazuichi are both weird, like, suspicious to me. I think I'm just ignoring that it could be Peko because I don't want it to be. But, I don't know. Sonia's acting weird, and the fact that she knows all about this serial killer, you know, could be innocent, but... Mikan! Who apparently we played as in the game, right? You're definitely girl A. Oh no, no, actually, you know what? I did think Ibuki was a little bit... I don't think it's Hyoko or Fuyuhiko. I'd be very surprised if it was one of those two, because I feel like that is quite obvious. It's also probably quite obvious that it could be Akane because of the whole blood thing. But, I just feel it's too early to make any real predictions. I've done very well predicting who's gonna die, but as far as the actual murderer, I'm not sure. You had something to say too, right? Well, compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important. It's probably more important. So please don't get your hopes up and be disappointed. Okay, expectations on the floor. I get it, so just get on with it. I tried my best to perform the autopsy, and I was able to find out Mihiru was definitely killed by a blow to the head. Right, good. Good. So, it's gotta be the bat, right? She was probably struck from behind by one blow based on the scar. The weapon is clearly the metal bat. Cool, right, I'm glad we know that now. She was struck from behind, okay. So, I wonder if the killer was hiding in that closet then. I wonder. Every dark cloud has a silver lining, as they say. It looks like Mihiru didn't suffer. Well, that's at least good. Wait. She didn't suffer. Then how did she move herself to the door? How did she crawl to the door then? What does that mean? She died instantly. Okay, so she didn't move herself then. Someone propped her up against that door. To stop people maybe coming in and discovering it too soon? Or to prevent... I have no idea. Her death was instant? Sounds a little strange. I think I'd better... Yeah, that's definitely important. So she didn't move... She didn't... If she was just gone immediately, which I am relieved, then someone's moved her body to that specific location for a reason. Obviously to prevent people using that door, but... There's another thing I found. I'm sorry, I started talking on my own. Were you busy right now? Mikan, just calm the fuck down. Just tell me what you... Oh my god! Just tell me. During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mihiru's pocket. Oh, what is it? Ah. Oh. I was going to tell you this in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put it in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 PM. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'll be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Seonji. Okay, so that explains why Hiyoko was here. She was going to meet Mihiru. Whether or not she intended to kill her, I don't know. But the fact we saw Hiyoko run away, upset, makes me believe that she didn't do it. Because again, it seems too obvious. But maybe she did kill Mihiru and then was just really upset about it. Because maybe she... I don't know, man. There's too many uncertainties yet. This letter. If this letter is real, it would mean Hiyoko met up with Mihiru, right? Yeah. Plus Mihiru's estimated time of death was around 3 PM and they met 30 minutes prior. If we think about what that implies, then... I'm starting to get confused. Don't worry. I know the feeling. I know the feeling, Mikan. That's one thing we can agree on. If it's true, what does it mean? What happened between Mihiru and Hiyoko? I think we need to confront Miss Hiyoko, or Miss Seonji. Right. Is that all we needed to do here? There was, oh yeah, there was all these bloody bottles of water as well in the trash can. A lot of empty plastic bottles. Like, who's been drinking all that shit? One type of beverage. That's got to be important. I do think the killer had to have been hiding in this closet. Oh wait, I can go in the closet. Oh yeah, of course, we've already been in here. This was where the wetsuits were, which is why I was like, is Sonya involved? Because she was wearing a wetsuit. She could have got that from the supermarket though, perhaps. And then there's that gummy, which I remember someone eating a gummy. I don't remember who it was. And I'm cautious to ask people to remind me who... You know what? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. If you've commented on this video at this point, telling me who the gummy eating person was, don't tell me. Because I'm pretty sure the game will bring it up anyway, probably. I just don't remember. Again, I feel like it was Sonya, but... I don't know. Maybe not. Right, anyway, Nagito's in here. Has he got anything to say about this place?
That's weird.
This closet, is it really okay to think that it's just been carelessly managed? I don't know why, but I sort of feel like it's a little suspicious. Now that you mention it, I sort of feel the same too. Well, yeah, I mean, I've tried to inspect, like, everything in here. But, it won't let me inspect the wetsuits. The surfboard that's on the second shelf, it's just an empty surfboard case. Looks like it was put away carelessly. Can we really assume this is just careless management? What do you mean?
Oh.
I don't know why, but I sort of feel like it's a little suspicious. Suspicious, huh? Now that you mention it, I sort of feel the same too. Oh, he's just saying the same shit. Okay. What if we bring up the gummy while he's here? Yeah, gummy candy. Why is this candy on the closet floor? I don't know. Right, okay. Let's leave. I feel like we need to check in on Chiaki because I am quite worried about her. Peko, have you got anything to say?
I see.
Sparkling Justice was a serial killer who randomly appears and claims to be an ally of justice.
No.
Although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Are you Sparkling Justice, Peko? I hope not. Kazuichi?
Oh my.
Miss Sonia, she looks strangely excited. You look really sweaty. Awesome! That's like a powerful gap. Moe! Okay, as that term again. Man, I don't really get it, but nice one, princess. That Miss Sonia's something else. This guy's just so laid back, I should leave him alone. Yeah, we should leave him alone to his Sonia worship. Right, Nagito, anything else to say? Hey, yeah, about the frickin' footprints. That's why we came here in the first place. Tell me what you know already. Didn't you find out whose footprints are these? Actually, how were you able to find that out? After listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Well, it's probably better to say I snuck in. To everyone's cottages. Dude. And did you check everyone's shoes? Everyone's cottages? Are they not locked? How did he get in? Oh, wow. Wow. Monokuma. Wow. I mean, he did let us in cottages too. So it's not like he's given Nagito, like, preferential treatment here or anything. Okay. That bastard, he did something shady again. I mean, he did that for us as well, Hajime.
Now then.
Why did I do something like that? Well, I'll explain my reasoning to you. You're checking people's shoes, right? Nagito squatted down near the entrance to the beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding. Yeah, he traced the shoe print.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look. There we go. After all, I went to the trouble of gathering all this. Now, to his credit, that's actually very useful. Unless he's fudged it somehow. Because he could have taken all those measurements, but then just swapped the names around just to confuse us, right? That is possible. Those footprints. I see. So the reason you snuck inside everyone's cottages was to smell their shoes.
Yep.
That's right. I wanted to get a sample of everybody's footprints. But unfortunately, Fuyiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I guess it's no big deal. Seems obvious that the footprints belong to this person. Whose footprints are they?
Yep.
I knew it. I knew they'd be Hyoko's. Yeah. Hyoko's?
Well...
To be honest, the reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of her cottage. Oh. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? She stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in. Yeah, because she was probably either very upset about what she saw, or she's hiding from the consequences of her actions.
Perhaps?
So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to go back to her cottage. You're treating her like a small animal. But it was totally worth it. The footprint I collected there was smaller than anyone else's, and matched the footprints at the beach house. Yep, there's no mistake. These are Hyoko's footprints. Okay. Also, it's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something really interesting at her cottage. You were totally snooping around then. If you found anything other than her shoes, you were doing some serious snoopage. Something interesting.
See?
Oh, was it Hyoko with the gummies then? Ah. Found a lot of these candies in her room, unless they were planted there. That's... They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Looks like she got it from the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummies. There should be some other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who will only eat the same brand, even if it's just potato chips. Ain't that the truth? What's wrong with that? Well, Well, it's not clear if this relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Just in case, coming from this guy, that means it probably greatly relates to the incident. Again, though. Could that be a plant? What would the reason be? Ugh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end! Come! Now is the time to fight the decisive battle! The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits! The class trial is finally raising its curtain! So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock! Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance.
Secret entrance.
I'll see you soon!
Oh, you will.
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation is over. Well, I bloody hope we've got everything then. I mean, obviously, the game won't progress until you've got everything. I do realize that. But I'm speaking more just, you know, in general. I hope we can I hope I can figure this out before the game tells me. It's finally starting at the class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
Alright.
Let's go prove it, okay? What's he so excited about? There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. At the trial field where Monokuma is waiting, I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go. As we talked among ourselves, we left the beach house and Mihiru's body. To Monokuma Rock we go! Oh. We're back off the second island for some reason? Oh, of course, we're on the central island now, aren't we? Monokuma Rock. Oh boy. The trials are so nerve-wracking, because I'm always worried that I'm gonna mess them up. Which I will do. I will mess them up. Oh boy. Let me go, help me! Well, he's gonna do something crazy to me, I'll be ruined! Who are you talking about?
Why you?
Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita!
Stop it!
Hey, stop harassing little girls! What's going on?
Sheesh!
Hyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hyoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
Damn it!
Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you a part of the island's food chain.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, making me waste my sweet ass time. There's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? Oh, is he still... Well... Is Chiaki here? I didn't notice. That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off. Oh boy. His anger changes form. Oh, okay. Okay. Crisis averted? What the frick? I'm right here. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, Chiaki's alright. Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still.
Bastard!
I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean? I don't think he's the killer. I don't think he's the killer. Well, it's all good. The trial, if the trial heats up, it's all good. Do you... Holy... How is this even working? How... What are the physics of this?
Anyway...
Looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now.
See ya later!
I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys. You always are.
This is bad.
Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like,
Oh, hi, Akane. Have you cleaned all the blood off you? Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit!
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy!
This, too, must be the will of causality.
So it begins, the beginning of the end. Now then, let's just keep our spirits high, so we can one day find that shining hope. That's right, I can only... Moving forward is the only option. Alright, should I chat with everyone before we go in? Oh, hi, mon ami. Oh, you're sticking close to Gundam, that's interesting. I believe in you. If everyone works together, you should be able to stand against any despair.
Alrighties!
I will definitely help you out. Are you, though? I love you, Monami, but are you gonna help us? You did untie Nagito, although that, in the end, possibly has helped us because he got the footprints, although I'm pretty sure we could have done that ourselves, man. We could have done... Me and Chiaki, we could have done that. Gundam... You should be honored.
It's nearly showtime!
He's very hyped for this. A mere human such as yourself will be present to witness the beginning of the end. That's weird shit to say. I have nothing to do with this. I want to believe you, Hyoko, I do. But we still got to establish the facts, haven't we? Can't really rule anyone out. Except me. I didn't do it. Nagito... What are you dilly-dallying for? Come on, let's hurry up and go. Oh my gosh. Paco?
Then...
Let's go. There's no reason for us to waste time here. Sonia?
Listen!
The truth behind Mihiru's death, sparkling justice, may hold the key. No, that just has to be it. I'm still sticking to my frickin'... I know it's almost baseless. I'm sticking to my wetsuit theory. I believe that she used the wetsuit to hide something. Because she was the last person to turn up as well. Let's go, we can't forgive the killer. You're right, Chiaki, we can't. Whoever it is, he will face our wrath. This class trial stuff again. It's this time we gotta figure out who killed Mihiru, huh? I don't get complicated stuff, so I'll leave this to you guys. Did you have something to do with it, Akane? Although, I don't believe she was... Whoa. I don't believe she was one of the girls in the game. Not sure. If you don't unleash your power here, where else are you gonna unleash it? Because I can't remember what the names were in the credits. Again, we can probably safely assume that's gonna get brought up, though. Don't you want to avenge Mihiru's death? I mean, I do. Ibuki.
What the?
Monokuma changed forms, color me surprised.
Hey!
Could this be the type to, could he be the type to awaken hidden powers when he gets angry? He's a stuffed animal, right? Well, who knows, Kazuichi?
Damn it!
I'm not mentally prepared yet, like I don't think I'll ever be. We can't just stand around all day. Yeah, I guess you're right. Alright, Mikan. Mihiru? Why did Mihiru? This is impossible. And finally, Fuyuhiko. I'm a Yakuza, I won't run or hide. Right, well, we're about to find out how much of a Yakuza you really are. To Monokuma Rock. Raw. So awkward the way that
Evil!
just appears there. No matter how many times I see it, it's such bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste. Somehow I moved my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness, probably because you're not getting enough oxygen to your brain. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock, going down. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator where we were inside continued to drop. I wonder how many of us are going to be here by the end of the game, and which ones... Oh. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair. As if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. It's a very weird analogy. I suddenly stopped breathing. Oh man. Oh man. I suck at these trials. It's the mini games, man. Oh. I feel such anxiety with them, but I'm so excited at the same time to find out what's actually happened. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs. And after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether. Oh! Aim, defeat the boring routine. Oh, he's changed it all up again. So I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it? I actually do quite like it.
Impossible!
It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That is...
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate, really, what is your true intention?
No!
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway.
You.
Kill time? To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Like...
A purpose is only gonna be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones of the bunch. Okay, where's this coming from? That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mihiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had the unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her. Oh, we know it ain't Teru. Is Among Us? I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... Regardless, we need to find the answer. Doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Would you like to save? Yeah, go on then. Right. Save slot 14. Right, we need to set our skills here because this is something that I apparently messed up last time. Yeah, I thought I'd scroll down on this list. I swear I did. Maybe I pressed the wrong button or I don't know. Charisma. Right, we got 28 skill points to spend. Charisma increases influence gauge recovery when correct answers are chosen. Effective when making choices or selecting a truth bullet. Okay, well that sounds good. Upshift, increase your aiming speed. Maybe. Melodious voice. Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Yes. Effective during panic talk action. I need all the help I can get with that one. Oh, are those the only skills I've got? I thought I got more skills than that. Did I not spend my, hope fragments or whatever? I mean, at least that's some skills. I suppose I can still buy some now. In the report card. Slight increased influence gauge, factored in class trial, cannot be combined with envious influence. Okay, lost in thought. Slight increase the time limit for each phase. Don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. Cool and composed, slightly stays your aim. Maybe? Yeah, we'll get that one. No, I don't want to spend too much time on this. Trigger happy. Decrease delay between firing truth bullets. That sounds kind of good. Focus gauge decreases at a slower rate during concentration and fever. Well, I'm definitely gonna make use of the concentration feature this time because I've already got the trophy for that, so might as well use every advantage I can get. Ah man, there's just so many skills, guys. Influence gauge recovers over time during concentration and fever time. Okay. Vocabulary. Increase bullet capacity. I'm gonna get that one as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one as well. No idea if those are the best choices, but whatever. Right. Let's set those other ones. Cool and composed. I'm not gonna bother with upshift. Vocabulary. And that's it. Right. Well, actually, you know what? Should I just equip upshift? Fuck it, we'll put that on there as well. Whatever. Right, finish preparations. Are you ready? Yes. Trial, start.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Monomi's still hanging there.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Oh.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
It is rather important, Ibuki.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Yeah, how can we just establish? That'd be a great thing to establish very early on. Who's played that bloody game? Who was the first person to play it?
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
Okay, so again, Peko, I want to believe that you haven't played it. I want to believe you haven't played it.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Ah.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Yes. Characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, Boy F. So, Girl A I think was Mikan. Girl D was Mahiru. Had to be. Girl E... not sure. And Boy F. I mean, that's not all of the people that were in the game. I mean, that's... all... wait... oh. Because again, we've got the first victim who didn't get, like, a letter, did they? So... and Boy F, who we think is Fuyiko, but... a high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Yeah, okay, so, right, good. At least they're acknowledging that, because it would drive me mad. So, by using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A, it's probably... Mikan, right?
I see! Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki.
Yes, you.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A.
Yes.
Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Oh my god. I mean, I kind of hope it isn't you, Hiyoko, because that's just... maybe it's because Mikan annoys me, so I like it whenever Hiyoko chats shit to her.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
Yeah, we definitely did. It's kind of her catchphrase. But hearing Chiaki say that, it feels so weird. Doesn't that feel so weird?
Huh?
She's right, the one who said that was... oh god, I bloody don't know. Well, it's not Girl D or the girl who died first. It's gotta be B or C. I just don't know which one. I'm gonna go with C. Okay, no, then that's Ibuki.
Damn it!
Fuck. I don't remember. The one who said that was... it's gotta be Girl B then.
I see!
There we go.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Ibuki. It's gotta be a Hibuki, right? Ibuki. There's no H there. Ibuki. Monokuma. What would happen if I said Monokuma? I'm almost tempted to try that, but obviously that's gonna not be the case.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Do you know what that means, Ibuki? Do you actually know what that do you actually know what that means? I think Chalky does.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Right, Girl D's gotta be Mihiru. Only one person who always had a camera with him. Yeah.
I see.
No,
Girl
ID.
D is my hero. The victim in this case.
And we're IDing them. Hey, that works on multiple levels.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
No, let's not skip Girl E. Girl E's very important. Who the fuck was Girl E? I mean, it's gotta be Fuyuhiko. It's gotta be.
I see.
Yeah.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
Huh. I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
Did you play it?
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Ooh. Nagito, are you gonna try and rile him up at some point? I feel like he's gonna try and rile him up.
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyota, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
Oh boy.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll.
You know exactly what this means, and yet you're just being so, like, blasé about it.
Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's true, I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason his last name appears twice is probably because he had... Oh god, was it little or older? Oh shit, I have no idea. He had a double role. He played everyone. It's just a bug. No. I'm gonna say little sister.
I can prove it with this. In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
I guessed right. I didn't remember that. Now, again, does he remember this or not?
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game. It's pretty
quick.
clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
Yeah, she was the first one to go bye-bye.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Oh, this is gonna be brutal. I feel like I'm gonna be feeling quite sorry for Fuyuhiko very shortly. I don't really want to say it myself, I need to move the conversation forward. But I need to move the conversation forward. Well, chaps, we're gonna wait until next time to see how Fuyuhiko, or how Hajime delivers the news and how Fuyuhiko handles it. Whether or not it is news to him, or we don't know. But I feel like Fuyuhiko isn't involved, but we'll see. I can't wait to see where this trial goes. I'm sure it's going to be quite a long one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Sorry for a bit of a cliffhanger, but that's just the way it goes. Take care, and yeah, I hope you had a great Christmas. Bye-bye for now.
Danganronpa.